Morning, guys. This is Kenzo Extra Hot Forex. So let's go straight to NASDAQ, US30 and gold, also oil and Euro USD. So today we're going to do several things. So which means I'm not going to do one thing for longer. So I'll start with NASDAQ, guys. Please, don't forget to subscribe. Let's grow the channel. Thanks to everyone who already subscribed. Guys, we can also communicate on the chat. You can ask questions. You can ask whatever that you want to know. Then maybe I can able to respond to your question as soon as possible. So for my contacts already, I hope you've seen the intro. You saw the contacts, or you can just check my description. We still have a special for the system. It's still $35. To join VIP it's $25 only. To join starter pack it's only $15. So here it's NASDAQ. So what happened on NASDAQ is quite straightforward. So we have to draw our resistance lines and trend lines to see exactly what's really happening at the moment, you see. So from here, let me just start from here. I can start from anywhere I want. I can start from this one here. I can see it connects like few. Sorry, it's not supposed to be like that. So I don't see that connecting nicely, but let me try to force it and see if maybe I will get something. No, I don't get anything. So it means I have to cancel this one and see which one I can connect to. So exactly, actually here, this one was moving smoothly. Then until we have this down here, this downtrend here, changed the move. So it means we have to start maybe from here or from here. Then we can get another nice move going forward, because some people they stick with the old move, which is no longer important, you see. So that can also mess up your chart, guys, if maybe you don't realize that early. So here we supposed to look from here going forward, because this was a downtrend, this was an uptrend. So here we have an uptrend, but the market is still consolidating around this area. So it means we have to focus here, you see. So let's do that quicker, since we're going to analyze several things. What do we see here? I see a area here, or you can call that a zone. I see that. Yeah, we just have to draw that and see exactly what we can get after that. Let's see. Yeah, we have something like this. This is far. Let me just, yeah, you see, something like this. Why? Because this was an area where the market respected. This area is where the market respected. So it means this is our support area. You see, this is our support area. So what do we do from here? We look at the top. We look at the top and see what is happening here, and we see that, okay, we actually have a resistance, or you can call it a higher high at the moment. So it means we have to throw that until we get enough structure. We can see that we have something, but we also have something like that, you see. So let's do that with a proper line. Let's see. So let me just leave it here, dotted, and the other one to avoid fake breakouts. So this one also gave us fake breakouts yesterday, so we lost that. So which is fine. The guy is always talking when I do the videos. So we have a structure like this, guys. We can also place only one line, just to show that this is also an area where we can say it's also a resistant, something like this around here. But at the moment, we go in with what we see. I am going to remove that. I'm going to remove that. Come on, guys. So you see here that we have a very nice structure. It's quite straightforward, very clean. You don't have to complicate things. You see, the market was just respecting this area. So for us to be safe, we just have to wait for the market to break this area. This time we're even waiting for the market to retest. We're no longer going to just jump on the market, because most of the time when we do that, we make money. Sometimes we just lose, but later on the market will come in retest. You see, so remember this is a 4-hour time frame, which means this this chart is very, like, whatever that I've drawn here, it's strong. You see, if maybe when you go to a bit smaller time frame, you can see maybe around this area there is a support area which will make this as a wedge. So it's also fine, but on a bigger time frame, you see, okay, we have something like that. It means if maybe you want to buy here, make sure your stop loss is outside of this support here. So what do we do from there? We can go to a bit smaller time frame and able to see that this is 2 hour, 1 hour. Let's see that. So I hope maybe you see what I was talking about. We have something here, even if it's not strong, but we have something. But I don't encourage anyone to take a trade there, you see. But what do we know, or what do we do when the market is like this? Actually, we do nothing. We do nothing. These guys, they talk too much. We do nothing, and we just wait for the market to reach this, like 14,800, or maybe we can just break the market around here, you see. So we wait for the market to break, retest, then we can get the market. So without that, we just going to relax and just wait for the structure, for a very nice structure to happen before we can say now we can take a trade. Or you can just wait for a trade here. If not, if this area is broken, we still have a very strong support down there. If you want to see that, go back and watch my previous video, you will see that. So yeah, let's go straight to US30. I don't want to make this video very long. So yeah, so okay, here we are on US30. You can see that we are on a very nice uptrend. See that? I hope you see that. This is a very nice uptrend. So what do we do from here? Obviously, this gives us that confidence that, okay, the market is actually on a bullish momentum, you see. So it means what we're looking at the moment, we can just look for those buy opportunities, you see. Even if the market is creating this crazy, sometimes it seems to be like rejecting, but it's normal because the market has to come back around our support before it can push us up, or maybe we can have a breaker. So what do we have today here? Since I've done this thing yesterday, I hope you saw that yesterday, and the market is still consolidating around here. Maybe something can just draw something like this here as a support, and also here as a resistance. It's still fine, but when we go back to a bigger time frame, we see that the market is still under the resistance and support. So what do? We wait for the market whether to break lower. Maybe you can sell there, but I'm not going to do that. You can just wait for the market to reach around our support, then you can see you can sell maybe around like 34,600. If the selling is not coming anytime soon, maybe we'll see like a breakout, or maybe you can say maybe we can have a buy around this support. It's also because this is for our time frame, it's like, yeah, a nice pips, so you can have some nice buys around this area. I think I disabled this, so let me just disable this notification. Okay, so we see that, okay, if this is respected, as we see the market was just consolidating, or let me just zoom that so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let me go to maybe 2 hours. Mm, I hope you see that. You see, actually we have an area, a very nice area zone, which is now trying to break that. So it's also fine, but the market seems to respect that. So if the market plays around here, you can still have a small, like very short time buy. Then maybe you can wait after then to say if maybe I'm going to hold this longer, I can just wait for the market to break my resistance around 35,200. Then smaller reaches, then we jump on the market. You see. Yeah, I think that way it's quite easy. You're waiting for the market. If it's going down, you're going to take the market when it reaches our support. If not, here's the support. Here's the support where you can buy. You can even sell if you trust that maybe the market broke here and retested. That's fine. You can sell. Then here is where we're going to buy, or we're going to wait for the market to break our resistance. So it means you don't have to complicate things. Remember, this week we also have like economic news. I think on Friday we have like NFP. So be careful. We might see the market breaking this area. Maybe the market can even go lower today or tomorrow, but on Friday, we will see the market going crazy. I think the market will still go up. So yeah, maybe the market is just consolidating, waiting for NFP to happen. Then maybe we'll see the market going higher. So which is also good because we need the market which is like moving. So we need some pips. Yeah, so let's go straight to gold. I don't want to make this video long because I still have to do oil and also Euro USD. I will see which one between GBP USD and Euro USD, but I think Euro USD today. Let's see what is happening on gold. On gold, things still the same. It's 4-hour time frame, guys. If you still remember, even yesterday I did the same thing. So there's not much that I can tell you since we had this resistance. The market respected that, and the market is back here. Remember, if you still remember, I told you that. Let me just go closer so that you can see. Closer, you see. I said the market is now going down. So we have two options. The market can reach this area of support, or since this was a breakout, the market can, you see, and that happened. Go check my previous, I think it's yesterday's video. I said this is actually, it was a breakout, so this might be a retest, guys. The market might not maybe reach here anytime, so it's possible that the market can just bounce from this area and push higher. You see, it's possible. So we just waiting for the market to show us a good sign, because here it's also a resistance. It means it's a wedge, plus we have another support here. So we have like multiple support. So the market has to show us which one is the one, because we don't know it. The market has to show us, but from this area, since the market broke here, if you trade with a very small time frame, let me show you. You can do something like this. You can say, okay, since this was the area, it's where I'm going to say if the market respects that. Actually, it's a zone. It's not like a line, guys. Don't be surprised maybe when there's other candlesticks like this ones. It's a zone. It's an area where the market will just play around. So it means on a smaller time frame, even if maybe you go on 15 or 30 minutes, it's a nice buy around this area. The market can go, but remember, we also have a resistance that you should like be aware of, because when the market reaches this area, the market will just give you those strong sell-off, you see. But what I'm just waiting for a very nice sell-off. Maybe I can get the market around like 1792. It's where I think maybe we can have a very strong push. So but at the moment, I'm still going to wait. We have to take like safe trade, guys. Even if sometimes we can't everything safe on the market, but at least if you reduce that way is much better, guys. So let's move to oil, US oil YTI. So oil is giving us some like serious sell-off. So let's start from a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, you can see that okay, we have like some serious this was a very nice or serious uptrend. You can see the market was just moving up. Even now we are still under that uptrend. So what do? We can go closer, start to do our thing, because now we see a sell-off and we don't see where we can say maybe this it's a we don't see where we can say maybe this is a support or something like that. So it means we have to have something. Our support is here. We're going back to a daily time frame until we get that, and which is nice because now we see, okay, let me try to zoom this. Okay, yeah. So now you can see, let me remove this. Now you can see that, okay, I'm having this uptrend, and just look at this momentum here. So this was crazy. So now the market is about to breathe again, guys. So this is not maybe the news. It might be the news, but still the market is still respecting our analysis. So sometimes even if you don't really check the news, like whatever that happens in the market, the news, you dedicate yourself on your technical, most of the time you're going to be right. Even if sometimes the market will just spike out, but most of the time, like 90% of the time, you're not going to be in the wrong side of the market. So what do we expect here? On my side, I don't see any support from here. So it means the only support that we have is here, like 60. It's at 60, let's say 60, around 68, let's say between 67 and 68. It's where maybe the market can reach before we can say the market can bounce back again. And at the moment, the market here actually around this zone, the market was just overbought. Even though the market just kept, you can see the market from this area, the market never had that bullish momentum. So from this area, the market was just selling. So even here, we can expect the same thing. The market can reach this area before we can go up. So you don't have to confuse yourself and wait for maybe wait for a buy area, because you will be just guessing unless the market creates another structure that maybe you see this area. Sorry, this candlestick here. Maybe if the market comes here, do something like that, go bounce back, come and do something like that, maybe we can say maybe the market can push higher. But still, even if maybe we try the market creates something like that, we still have our strong support around here. You see? So if you know that something like that, or if you know you can just draw on your chart, these things will just make your job very easy, very easy. You don't have to complicate yourself, because once you draw those things, you start to see a different structure. You start to see a different structure and say, okay, it means I'll only take trades if the market reaches this area, or if maybe the market is now creating another new structure that maybe it can be like a support, an inner support, where maybe the market will start to do something like that, which is also fine. But if you don't do something like this and you just say, okay, now the market just sold off, I just need to buy, you might find that sorry, is this guys? Sorry guys, this notification they just disturbed me. These guys they can't wait stop sending the messages, and it's still early. So if on oil, like we are on oil now, if the market doesn't create something for you, it means wait for the market to give you a nice structure, or we already have a structure which is a support but is a bit lower. It means you just have to apply your patience. Guys, when we say apply your patience or what, sometimes you just have to forget about, if maybe you do the analysis early like this and you don't see anything, don't just go back, watch it again, because you're going to see some things, then you're going to lose. Just get out there. You see the market, for the market to reach this area, it can take even two 2 to 3 days, or maybe even a week. So it means for oil now, just relax, because actually the market is still high at the moment. So you can just wait for the market and see what you can get. So it's better to check other things. There's currency pairs, there's so many things that you can check. So you are not forced to just stick to one thing. So let's go to the last one, which is Euro USD. So let's see what is happening on Euro USD. The best thing to trade the pairs, guys, as we always do, start from a bigger time frame, going lower. You see, okay, I already okay, I no longer know when I drawn this. So I've drawn something like this. I think we made some profit around here. So this is a daily time frame, guys. So since it's a daily time frame, it means we need to keep buying the market because the market is from here. So we just have to know which structure can we draw a uptrend, sorry, a uptrend line here. Then the market, if it's going to create something like that, because we can't just buy here and then leave the market here. The market is still going to go. Why? We see that happens here. You see, we see that happens here. If you're going to sell, let's say, you see how the market moves. The market just don't come here few pips later and go back. No, the market can still do some nice things going up. So it means we need to go to a bit smaller time frame. Let's start with 2 hours and see. We need to see this very close. So if you understand or maybe you already know what to do when we draw these things, a trend line, maybe you already realized that we had something like this, something like a downtrend that was broken. You see, then the market changed the direction. It means now we need to draw another line uptrend. So let's do that. Let's see, let's go Euro USD. Give us something here. Uh, Before I see there is this, there is this. You see that? Uh, Also I see something like this. So it means we're going to play with that at the moment. We're going to play with that. Let's start. Yeah, it seems to be very nice. Can you see that? Yeah, to me it's nice. The candlestick were like perfect. There's no candlestick which broke this, and this is 2 hours. It means like it's almost like so many hours because it's two hours. So every candlestick is 2 hours. So it means everything was just respecting whatever that I'm trying to draw now. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's something like this. So which means we have a very nice uptrend, and remember the support was just very close here. So it means the market just changed the direction. The market was just going lower. Now the market is going up. So what do we expect? We expect the market to create something like this, going up, going up, going up, and higher. You see. So what do we do? Actually, we can go to a bit smaller time frame. If you want to enter, look for bullish candlesticks which are happening very close to your support. Something like, let's push this thing. You see, when you go to a smaller time frame, you start to see things now. Let me show you that. If you are on support, whether it's on resistance, but now I'm showing you on support. You see what I do. I don't really read candlestick names, whatever. I look at first candlestick. It's happening around my support. So it means the first is the market is on support. Then we see a bearish momentum. Then after that, around that support, we see a small bullish candlestick, whether it's big, whether it's small. Then we see the second one happening, and it closes on bullish momentum. So from there, I'm just going to take a trade. It shows me that okay, we had a very long like bearish candlesticks. Now we see something, and why? Because we are on a support. Look what happened here. The market came lower here, then bounced back down. After this, we saw another one. It means you were going to enter here. But the thing is, sometimes we don't enter when we see a very long candlesticks like this, because it means our stop loss is going to be here. Maybe it was going to be like very like several more pips. So we don't need to do something like that. Like here, when something like that happens, you see how long candlestick is there, so you're not going to enter that. So let's see another one. Another one. Here you can see the market was going lower. Once we reach our resistance, our support, we see double bullish candlesticks exactly there. Then we were supposed to enter, even if this move is still small, but you were going to be, most of the time you're going to be on the right side. Look here what happened, but here the market just closed with the, if it's a longer candlestick, you can't take that. You see, like here, you see what I was talking about. Look what I was talking about. The market is now pushing up exactly on that support, but since there is no small candlestick, maybe you can just jump on it, or maybe you can just wait. Maybe the market will come down then before it can push higher. You see, so this is what happens on the support. The market doesn't like to stay around the support. Look, within few the time I was talking, look how big this candlestick is. And when you look back, there's few very candlesticks that is similar to this one. You see, when the market reaches this area, there's always crazy candlesticks. Look, but after that, the candlesticks will just become very, very small. I hope maybe you understand that, guys. So yeah, that's how we trade. I hope maybe you see that the candlestick is very nice and it's a bit bigger. It means just because I was just analyzing, obviously we missed Euro USD trade actually, unless if the market will come back again. So actually we don't chase the market, guys. We miss some and we also get some. So if you want to be in the team, check my description, check something. I mean, my description, my contacts, contact me. If you want the system, is $35. If you want to be in my VIP, is $25. Yeah, contact me. This is Kenzo, Extra Hot Forex. Bye.